No, I'm not human. Next Fest spooky demo. Let's do it. Yes, hi, hello? Oh, okay. Hello? Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Fine. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me. The news over there is saying there's something weird going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. I hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode, or there's gonna be an explosion on it. All I know is something's wrong with it. You notice the summer's been the hottest yet, right? I think we need to prepare for the worst. ... My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous. So I came over so you don't get killed. Thanks. How's your wife and daughter? Don't worry, a good friend just arrived the other day. He'll look after my family. ... Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Okay, he just invited himself in. Great. Okay, looks like no one else is coming for the night. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Though they're laying on the cold ground, they appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Alright. Except for the whole passing out drunk outside situation, but that's fine. Alright. That face is interesting looking. Okay. Can't open the bathroom. Can't open the closet. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that goes through the field. It's looking around mournfully, trying to find some food. That doesn't look like a dog. That looks like a sick cow. Alright. Loneliness and isolation. Great. Office, kitchen, living room. Radio can't use. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Look like his family's asleep. Okay. That's good. I suppose I am also supposed to be asleep. Great. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Okay. I'm afraid this will make me go blind. Better check in at night. Okay. So, the sun has gotten very bright out. Got it. Office. No one in the office. That's fair. You. Living room. Nothing in the living room. Okay. He did say check the kitchen, which is right here. So we'll go to do that last. I'm just going to peek elsewhere. Closet. Sure. Bathroom. Yep. Okay. I'm assuming blind. Yep. Okay. Fun. Blind. No one will be out at the street at this time of day. Okay. And then can we use radio? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob to move your cursor left or right. Knob for adjusting volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatcher. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy walks around at night. The pale, scrawny one. He's not human. That's concerning. That's concerning indeed. Great. Love it. Okay, so let's go to the kitchen and talk to our neighbor. Hey, bud. Well, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone. But she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay. What's the use of extra people, or people are a chore for me? Alright, either of these, sure. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs that they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out of the windows. The TV is a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. What do we need to do? I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive. And hope that this nightmare ends soon. ... I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. ... By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Drink it, go to sleep. That makes you really sleepy, so if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Alright. Beer. Okay. Bug. Squish. A squish bug. It's got an achievement. Pest control. The visitors aren't the only nuisance around here. Alright. Squish. Alright. Alright, so I have 2 energy. Drink it and go to sleep. Okay. What if I guess I kind of have to. Alright, let's have a beer. That bear made me so tired I should lie down and go to sleep. Okay. Okay. I have numerous questions. But so far, it's drink beer, go to sleep, and try not to burn alive in the sun. Great. Good plan, great plan. Knock, knock. In the distance, the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. Alright. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something and paying you no mind. Alright. Darn kids, get off my lawn. I'm curious why there are teenagers hanging out on my lawn, but sure. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Should I be? Yes, hello? Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There are lots of people out walking at night. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. He leaves me lunch and dinner and juice. I tried the beer he drinks today. Ugh, it's gross. Why does he drink that when juice exists? Oh, please don't tell him. Did you get here safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night, they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. Let's go already, or I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game you made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Okay. Bye. Oh. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone could handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anybody, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you get it? So, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. But asking everyone that directly is fucking nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why did they kick you out at your previous shelter? ... I thought about saying something rude at first, but I changed my mind. I told you, the people there didn't like me. God knows who it was. So when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They could have eaten me alive, and no one would have noticed. Sure. Come in, bud. Thank you. Trust in people now doesn't amount to a hill of beans. So I appreciate your trust. Perhaps, well, I can't promise anything. Okay. Hello? Hello? Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the city. Of course, the asphalt here is heating up pretty bad. I actually worked as a cashier at one point, not anymore. They fired me. I have bad luck with work. What do you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's scary, of course, with these visitors everywhere and the sun burning with hellfire. I'd really like to live. Oof. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Come on in. Thanks. Thank you, seriously. I'll live a little longer, thank God. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Great. Assuming these things don't change. Now, I guess they've just picked rooms to stay in. And I can't do anything about that. Okay. Great. Great, okay. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now, over to... just a moment. ... An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures. Perfect white teeth. One eyewitness was able to back this up. He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Alright. Now for the weather forecast. It's going to be sunny today. Alright. So, no peeking out in the sun. Radio. What was the instructions? Hang on. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Of? Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all his documents? There are kilotons of information in there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfucker. Alright. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to find the people we let in. Yep, hello, hi. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you out of the bar? Because the series of catastrophes made everyone go insane. The sun exploding, the visitors, the economic crisis, and on and on. It fucked them all up. Some in the form of stress, some with alcohol. Well, I lost my marbles from anger. I climbed up a table in the bar and shouted, "Stop fucking blaming everything around you. Let's keep our humanity." Tears won't be a bother in the beer foam. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Who needs it anyway? Okay. So he's in the living room. We'll do tests once I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Oh, hi. I hope this all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember that day well. I got fired. I just wanted to go home, get in bed, and cry. I got there and saw a bunch of boots in the hallway. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends or relatives over. I went to her room and found out she was up to. As I got to her door, I heard a strange sound. It made me a little uneasy. I decided to go quietly look and see what was going on in there. I only had time to get a glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some scraggly guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. We'd better go and sit in the kitchen." Then he pulled on my arm and sat down on the kitchen table. I wanted to leave, but the fear was so paralyzing, and then I need to rest. My stomach is doing somersaults from anxiety. Oof. Fair. Alright, so I do believe that we're all good. I wonder if I was supposed to keep the guy around? Like the first friend guy who came by? But let's do questioning. I have 2 energy, so we can do 2 questions. Yep. I need to test you. Well, what do you want to check? Teeth. Huh. What? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Woo! I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? God, I'm so terrified. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. He's got perfect white teeth. So, do I fit the description? Yes. I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be. Oh my god. I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head? What? Get run out of my own head? What? Let's hear you out. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? Okay, I can't back out of a conversation once it's started. That's unfortunate. Okay. The other guy was in here? Yes. You. I need to test you. Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. There's still the odor of sadness and smoke. I mean, those aren't perfect, but they are white. pretty yellow, right? No, they look kind of blue-green to me, but that's okay. So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. So, am I doomed now because the other one is probably a visitor and, yep. Well, I haven't died yet, so that's a start. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror. If only for a moment. Okay. Okay. Bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. Great. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Great. And yet, I'm going to answer the door. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the fifth house. I understand. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you like to act, not talk. Typical Leo, am I right? And you've accumulated a large amount of unpleasant dark energy here. I don't know why yet. Everything's so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations? Why the hell are you putting this on me? I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself at once. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your cosmos. Understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Come on in. Very good. You're an excellent person here, to be honest. There's an energetic current flowing through your house. Great. Anyone else gonna knock? There you go. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? Who are you? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun. Putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from a squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? The hospital? There are no more hospitals, man. When the visitors came, there was no more point in the hospitals. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's gonna help me. I'd be better off putting out fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. Come on in, bud. Thanks, man. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put the fire out. They wanted us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones. But who will go there if everyone who does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. One-way ticket. This will come in handy by fall. Do I have an inventory? Yo! Amogus. You see what's going on? Fucking crazy. How are things with you? What's going on exactly? New possibilities! Can't you see shit? Everyone's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But they could just be doing things from the heart. They need to be happy is what I'm saying. What do you suggest? You want to survive? You gotta make some plans while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go, what you think? Come on in. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. Alright. So we got 3 new people today, and then this motherfucker hanging on outside. Great. Alright. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA, FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors: dirt under the fingernails. According to specialist data, the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Great. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on a pale maniac. But first, an ad break. Great. Have your eyes become red? Have your teeth become white? Is dirt under your finger? I can't find the right spot. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. There we go. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately at XXXXXXXXXX. I'm sure there's an actual spot. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleansing your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Great. Just barely tuned in time. No one in here. 2 people in here. Alright. Hey, bud. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out for more than a week. Although I did feel a little better when you decided to let me in. Thank you. But I'm sitting here while the rest of the guys are dying. I could have been with them. I have nothing to lose anyway. I'm gonna die after all. Is it any different here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when you listen to the TV or overhear conversations, everything lights up inside you again. And then you ask yourself, do I need this? No, good man, my nerves are already shot to hell. Life was dreary enough without all this, and now? One day, I'll reach up to the chandelier and hang over the whole baptized world. That was words? Jesus Christ. Google, fuck off. I said nothing related to what you were asking. Okay, leave me alone. Alright, kitchen? Hello. Sup. What did you do before the cataclysm? Ooh, I'm glad you asked. You ever heard of sports betting? What, you're a scammer? Hey, come on, man. I'm a fucking sports analyst. If you know how much dough fell into my hands, you'd be drooling, bro. I'm a professional in my business, bitch. People bring their cash to me and get back 5, no 10 times more. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil of debts. Yeah, but debts don't matter, but debts don't bother me none. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger in the eyes, bro. Alright. You're still doing great. Then what happened at your house? After After that man set me at the kitchen table, some huge guy who was hiding around the corner blocked the exit. He started talking loudly to the guy who had taken me by the arm. It's like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. My arms, my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and loud laughs that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I started having trouble breathing. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest. I wanted to scream and call for help, but my voice, the fear kept me from even making a sound. I sat there, useless as a teddy bear. But when the big guy went to the fridge to get something, I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength, and I ran, never looking back, until I ran out of steam and collapsed to the ground. Why didn't the sun burn you? ... I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night there, and then... ... It's odd. I thought I remembered everything that happened to me. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my life, my childhood, my mom, my dad. No. I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. You seem like you might be a visitor. Why would you say that? Now I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. I don't want to. Well, go outside. You'll be fine. The visitors are fine out there. We're all gonna die. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna test them again. Because I feel like we need to know. Where's the lady with the fortune telling? She is nowhere to be found. I let her in. I definitely let her in. And she's just not here. Weird. Okay, let's test you again. I think that might be dirt under the fingernails and shredded cuticles. What's on them? No, wait, it's dirt? I don't even remember digging around in the ground. How did this crap get here? I couldn't walk around dirty for a few days, right? How odd. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can I have some kind of bandage? Alright. Alright. Great. Anyone else up for testing and questioning? This guy. You, sir. I need to test you. Show me your teeth. Teeth? Can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked out all his teeth. Oh, you want to see them, Kay? Those don't look like perfects. Fine, right? You're fine. I do want to test your nails, though. What the hell? I'm just a regular guy. I don't do any crap with my fingernails, man. See? Yeesh. Don't get me wrong. I wash them. I just saw a coin on the ground and picked it up. They're clean. I'll wash my hands today. Come on. You got a ways to do just for dirty fingernails? Fine. I didn't think I'd die in such a dumbass way. Are you nuts? Man, suck it. Wow. Wow. Alright. Next. Big dude. He's got yellow teeth, so he's fine. Oh, that's right. I can't back out once I've clicked on a person. So let's you. I have a feeling you're not fine, but I want to test you anyway. Let's check your teeth. Sure, man. I have nothing to hide. It all burned up a long time ago. Teeth. Don't judge too harshly. Smoke isn't exactly a good dentist. Alright. Great. Howdy, Centaur. How you doing? So, we wasted 2 people today. A productive day. Wonderful. Let's go to bed. Now, do I have to do anything about them? There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of infection could show up if the decaying bodies were left to rot out there. Unlike the decaying bodies that are being left to rot inside my house. You know. You see a group of armed soldiers through the windows. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Great. Hi. What do you want? Dot, dot, dot. Spacious house. I like it. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward, right? But hey, you home alone? No, I'm not alone. I have several people here, including 2 dead people. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows what will happen in a few days. Great. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Please help me? What happened? I'm exhausted. I really want to sleep. I have 5 kids. This is the only one left. My husband disappeared. I don't know if he's dead, if he abandoned us, or what. Now I'd just like to lie down and sleep for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to get to his house, but I just can't anymore. Yeah, we fought a lot, but that's no surprise. How do you live with other people if you act like an asshole? Of course not. Look, the important thing is to find my kids. Come on in. Finally, a rest. Come on, get a move on, pick your spot. We'll leave tomorrow. Anyone else? Another one. So, we meet again. I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page should I open up to? Open to the middle. What are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes, a tragic story. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to do some thinking. Do you have any thoughts on the matter? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Certain things will occur not long from now. You need to be ready. I know it sounds strange, but you need to let in the person with the cat. I know for certain that will help you. I can't say how yet. But of course, you can choose to do with this information what you like. For now, I think about the meaning of your divination choice. Okay. That made all sorts of sense. Anyone else? Thank you. Hello. Hello. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's life? Do I know you? Come on, you don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice is different. How long ago did this place change owners? I think you got the address wrong. No way, I can't have. No. Damn it. I guess I did get it wrong. Hey, I've come a long way. Could you let me in, please? Come on in. That's what I'm talking about. I'll race at your house, right? Okay. No one else is coming today. Great. 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 My window failed to load for a brief moment there. So I'm gonna leave this demo here. It's fascinating. It feels kind of like a choices matter kind of horror adventure dealy bob. Obviously, energy management. You only have so much energy per day to be able to investigate the people that you've let into your home for reasons. There's probably going to be some sort of ongoing mystery about the visitors and the FEMA agent and maybe your neighbor, because you can peek on them every once in a while. I do have many questions, but I doubt any of them will be answered anytime soon. So let's just go ahead and leave that demo here. And on to the next game, shall we?